Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Now, this is a bit of a strange idea for a run, but the basis of it comes in Fluid Sack. Recently brought this to Threadspin 4. So the corrosion, 10 tremor, 10 sinking, got me thinking, why don't we try doing a kind of tremor sinking combo? Now, a very strange idea because there's only one identity in the game that counts as a tremor sinking hybrid, that being Molar Ishmael. But the thing about sinking is, like, if we are running Spice Bush and if we are running Rhyme Shank, we've got a sinking team already. So I've assembled a bit of a pretty standardish Tremor team here, but with Spice Bush here, and using Rhyme Shank instead of Present Corrosion, which would be better for Tremor teams otherwise. And we're just going to see how it goes, you know? See if we can get a weird combo going. Now, because we've got enough Tremor units, we can get the Tremor Fusion gift. I'm not sure if I will, because it's kind of bad for us. It's kind of bad a lot of the times if you really want to go heavy into Tremor, just because of how good the Bell plus is and stuff. But yeah. We'll do something like this. Sure. That'll work. But yeah, this is the team. Got enough of everything. Envy, a little bit rough. We might want to get you more skill 3s, especially... Oh, great. I ruined everything, didn't I? What was the order I selected? Something like... I think roughly that. But no, what I was trying to say is... We do need Envy for Rhyme Shank, so it would be nice to get that, but I don't think we need Envy for Fluid Sack yet, no. So that's fine. We're not going to be Rhyme Shanking a lot, though, but it'll be good to set up the sinking if we do want to try getting some combo stuff going. If we get sinking count with Rhyme Shank, and then we can Fluid Sack with Dawn, and, it should go well, because, I mean, 10 Tremor, not bad. We don't really have a lot of Tremor count on this team, or a lot of Tremor potency. So getting the 10 will be nice. Getting the 10 from the sinking will be nice. That's the vague idea I have. I don't know. It was kind of random, but it just started with me being like, okay, Dawn's Fluid Sack, it's not a bad ego. It really isn't. It rolls up like a 42 on Tails with Corrosion, and it's like a 38 on Heads with Awakening. Pretty good roll, that's for sure. Able to beat a lot of stuff. Although the min roll is 20, which can be a little rough, but it just kind of made me think, like, what could we do with an ego? Also, if we use the Awakening form, it's 2 sinking, which isn't great, but it is a Tremor Burst. Could be nice. We're not going for a super Tremor Burst-oriented type run, though, right? Like, don't get me wrong, Tremor Burst will be useful, so we can actually do something with the Tremor. But we're trying to focus more on building up the Tremor, building up the sinking, and just bursting both at the same time, potentially. I guess you could say, because, you know, sinking Deluge, is kind of basically like a Tremor Burst for sinking. Not really, but you know what I mean. Burst and then Deluge, that sort of combo, right? I think it makes enough sense for a potential concept. Now, of course, because there's only a single unit that actually has both these status effects on it, there's no way we can get both fusion gifts in the same run. Because in order to get 2 fusion gifts in the same run, you need 4 IDs to have overlapping status effects. So if we wanted to do the Tremor and Sinking fusion, we want to get both fusion gifts to that. We need 4 identities that have both Tremor and Sinking, and then we just need 1 more that has Tremor, and then 1 more that is Sinking, since you're allowed 6 people in total. And just 5 out of 6 need to be the status effect. So yeah, not happening on a team like this, not having for a status effect combo like this. Only a couple status effects that can actually trigger that combo, unfortunately. I think, like, because... Okay, good job. That's 20 SP loss, that's fine. Tassel doesn't do much for us, but I digress. What was I saying? Alright, I know, like, Rupture and Charge can, and I know that, God, how's it thinking? It's really obvious. I know Bleeding Poise can. Those are the 2 combos that work right now. Some stuff is close-ish, like how, you know, Tremor and Rupture is at 4 identities, but across 3 centers, because Ishmael has 2 of them. Other stuff like that, right? Kind of idea that's cool. Some status effects are super far away from getting, like, anything going. Like, Sinking and Burn just don't have enough IDs to have enough, like, variety going. Like, we've got 1 ID that's Sinking and Tremor. And we've got... Because, you know, Mother Ishmael. But, and we've also got a single ID that's, No, we've got 2 IDs that are Sinking and Rupture, actually. Because Base Honglu and Suncliff are both Tremor Rupture hybrids. Or Sinking Rupture hybrids, excuse me. Very interesting stuff, that's for sure. Also, in case you don't know, Yisong does not count as a Tremor unit, because if the Tremor is only Tremor count itself, it doesn't apply for the Fusion Gift, right? But Ishmael actually inflicts Tremor count with like her skill 1 and stuff, so she actually inflicts Tremor. I don't know if she has any potency infliction. I think before the recent update, or recent-ish update, I don't think she did count, if I'm not mistaken. Do you have potency? Am I forgetting? Inflict count, and your skill 2 inflicts count. Yeah, so before recently, because I think it was like, it might have been the Blade Lineage update, maybe? Was it then? It might have been. I don't remember when it was. But they changed fusion gifts so that things that applied count and didn't have potency also applied to it. So this means stuff like, this is why Rodion counted for poison now, because she didn't before, because she didn't have any potency. And it means that Ishmael actually counts for Tremor now, because she inflicts count but doesn't have potency. But Self doesn't count, of course. That's enough rambling about the fusion gift shenanigans, though, I think. What do we want here? Faust skill. I don't know. We really want more of your skill 3. We want more of your skill 3 from our Envy. Dawn, we don't care about your skill changes. Faust, do we care? I don't think so. I think we can leave it as is. Do you have enough pride to warrant this? I don't think so. Poise, definitely not. Painkiller might be nice, but I think we'll be fine. Carmel is always solid. Kind of want to focus on things with the status effects. 2 single opponents on enemies with less than 0 SP. Each Envy skill used. And not great for sinking. I'd kind of prefer something a bit more notable, like Midwinter Nightmare. Yeah, that does wonders for us. Zippo Lighter for more Envy? Or no, we can get you more skill 3s. That's good. Yeah, we'll take Zippo Lighter, though. I don't know if you have enough lust to warrant Coughing Cranes. And one more refresh. One more refresh. We kind of need healing, yeah. I'll take... Actually, no. We'll wait. Because I want to upgrade... No, I don't actually need to upgrade any of these. Okay, we'll just grab Homeward then. Because we've lost a fair bit of HP on some of our people, because that first fight was a little rough for us. Yeah, we're looking decently, I think. Decently enough. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Okay, Guido time. We've got a fair bit of blunt, because, you know, almost everything Tremor-related is blunt. There's some favorites going on here, so things might not necessarily go our way, but I have faith that it'll probably be fine, right? Couple Tails and Max Sandy is kind of rough from Otis, but that's not that big of a deal. And because it's first floor, I'm not really focusing on trying to get any of the funny stuff going, right? Getting some nails. This guy's countering. Doesn't matter, because I think you just stagger immediately with your skill 3. 2 target? Do you want to go for the 2 target this? Yeah, definitely. We're not really focusing too much on the Tremor stuff. The self-Tremor on Faust, so... Because she doesn't get 2 skill slots immediately, so she doesn't have, like, the best, like, ability to maintain her Tremor count. Can't get, like, the funny, like, normal pattern, you know, skill 1, skill 2, skill 1, skill 3, skill 1 type deal. If you know what I mean. And that hit Guido anyways, so, you know, that works for me. Nice. I guess if I really wanted to be funny, I could have started with the tier 4 gift for Tremor 2. Because I could have just used the Wish of Stars for it. Then we would have started with the funny stagger, Tremor burst every turn thing. Which is nice, but I don't know. It's kind of super overkill for Mirrodin 3 normal runs, I think. Even Mirrodin 3 hard runs, it's kind of overkill, right? I'd say so, at least. Who knows, though, right? And there they go. Okay. Decent enough. Hopefully we can get a new gift that works well enough for us. There's some tier 1s for Tremor and Sinking that still could be potentially beneficial for us, right? Yeah, Green Spirit's one of them. Pierce boost to enemies is fine. I can live with that, I think. I avoid the damage type boosts like the Plague, but it's not that big of an effect. I'm just kind of over dramatic about it. This is a slash risky encounter. It's a normal one though, so it's not Jun, so it won't ruin me. After, you know, yesterday when I got ratioed so hard by Jun, I guess I'm feeling a little bit more cautious about that, because I lost on floor 3 to Jun, because I had a team that just kind of got ratioed, and spam egos enough, I suppose. That's how it goes. But yeah, these guys are much more dealable. We can get, you know, our sinking spam going. Not that it matters too much, because they're normal enemies, so sinking really isn't that great for us. It makes them have worse chances of actually rolling coins and stuff, but... Or rolling heads. Rolling coins. They roll coins no matter what. Is it weird to say rolling still? I say that instinctively because of Ruina, but, like... It would be like flipping heads, right? Landing heads. I think that's another thing that really... It's just semantics. Which one you say doesn't really make that big of a difference. I just obsess over the really unnecessary minor details sometimes. It's funny. And unfortunately, we are going to skill 3 this 8 HP guy with you. All the while, that guy on the right was still sparking from Ishmael's attack.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Today, oh yeah. Update tomorrow. I'm excited for the new VOV. I'm probably going to do Mirrodin 3 hard before the update comes out tomorrow, I think. So tomorrow's episode probably will be the hard, simply because, I don't know, I could go for a Lust Resonance Team Mirrodin 3 hard, but there's several status effects I still have not done in Mirrodin 3 hard, and I probably should. We'll see, though. It depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow, right? It all depends. More healing, nice. We've got Gluttony on a fair bit of people, just kind of naturally, but not too much. We can sell this for a lot if we get lucky, and no one can do it, that's fine. You need to roll 40, Gregor. You got this. He got close enough, I think. He basically rolled 40. Help, sure. Oh, you're very high, yeah. You just need to get 2 out of 3 of these. That works then. Help for, you know, slash damage up. Do we have any slash on this team? Do we have a single slash deck on this entire team, I wonder? It's hard to say, but yeah, these two. Fusion, I'll pull up the funny things so you can see. Wowie zowie. It's also really funny because, you know, it says it's going to be a charge gift when it is very much not going to be oh, whoops. Didn't mean to click off that. When it's very much not going to be a charge gift. Cobalt Oscillation. 5 more identities of attack skills that apply Tremor, Potency, or Count. It was just Potency before the update a few weeks ago I mentioned earlier, but now it count too, so Ishmael counts. Apply Tremor, Potency, and Fragile. This turn and next turn to enemies affected by Tremor Burst. Once per attack skill that triggers Tremor Burst. 3 Tremor Bursts in a target, stagger them next turn. It's alright. It's not great. Funnily enough. And we can enhance Green Spirit to ++ at least. So that's more Tremor Potency, which is nice. But now we don't have Tremor count on our enemies, like, at all. Which is why we might have wanted to start with Downpour. Oh yeah, what I was going to check. Do we have any slash skills on this entire team? No. Oh, you're skill 1, right. You've got Slice, which is a slash skill, as the name implies. Unlike Slash, the skill that 7 Ryoshu has, it's a blunt skill. But it's Ebony Queen's Apple, so we're chilling here, that's for sure. Not a very scary fight, to be blunt. I guess some of these rolls might be rough to actually win, but like, oh no, I'm gonna lose the clash. What a shame, right? She just doesn't do a lot of damage in general, so she's not that big of a threat. Simple as that. There goes the fruit, so you have that fragility. Not going for any Tremor Burst this turn, but that's fine. Maybe we'll stack up Tremor or something. Who actually inflicts Tremor count on this entire team? I don't know. I don't think there's any Yugits that give Tremor count other than the funny Nixie Divergence or... Let me check the roots. How's the root looking? Okay, it's not gonna let me click right. Right, that's the thing, because you're rude. Is there a way around that? There might be. Oh, my mouse stopped working? There we go. Cool, I love being able to see. I guess we just look at the others. Okay, the root has no Tremor. That's fine then. What actually has the Tremor then? The fruit, which it doesn't really matter. Okay, cool. That's fine. Influx some Tremor count here, so you might be able to do nicely. Dominating, sure. Fanatical Judgment, sure. Floral Breeze, sure. Unleash your violence. Yeah, we love unleashing violence. Slice. Oh no, your weight up your slash skill. Your slice is your blunt skill. That's right, of course. That makes perfect sense. Silly me. It really doesn't matter that much. It's just funny to meme about. Well, at least either way, the skill 1 of Otis does get a +1 to power. Truly, the hilt is unmatchable in power. Maybe I should have used the ego I'm trying to focus on this run. But it's kind of like a light focus, because I'm just trying to get Steve and double up in these status fixing on some of the bosses and stuff, right? Kind of doubt our ability to just because we need Tremor count. Maybe I should have taken... I'm trying to think if I should have taken Effervescent Corrosion over Rhyme Machine, because then we would have actually had to wait and inflict Tremor count decently enough. And, I mean, we've got skills to inflict Tremor count, right? I might be over-exaggerating things, as I do on occasion. Okay, this is the most free check in the entire game. We managed to get tails on that, but, I mean, we're still fine. I think did we force stagger something there? I don't know if we have. I don't know, I don't pay the most attention. How's your charge looking? Good enough. Oh, you're at, I just realized you're at 21 HP, yeah. Just rev up and it finishes the job. It actually does more damage to the skill 2, because the auto battle doesn't detect the 3rd and 4th coins of your skill 2. And your skill 1 is Pride, so it's an affinity advantage. I'm trying to think. Max HP up is rude. I'm gonna take this just because it'll prioritize Rodion. Get charge on her sooner is nice, I guess. Yeah, it is nice. Don't know why I say I guess when it is undeniably nice. You get skill changes? Not a bad choice, actually. Giving you another skill 3. Yeah, I'll take it. And we can't do, like, anything else here. We can sell the hilt, I guess, for a little bit of dough. This is actually good. Yeah, we'll take Thorny Path. And we'll save the rest of the costs. We're probably not going to go to rest stop on this floor. What do we even have to upgrade? Literally nothing. Yeah. So we might just do something like that. Okay. Checks out. Should work out for us. Right. Alright. How are we looking at resources? Solid across the board, yeah. Envy, not the best, that's fine. It was expected. You're neutral, sure. Can't wait till, like, later on, like, we run into a clash where, like, we would have won the game if we had +1. Oh. I haven't actually seen the pink square yet. I hadn't thought about that. There's like 5 egos or something and some random text too that show the pink square. Is enactment just one of the ones that has the weird pink square? It's a bug from this week's update. Some attacks just randomly show pink square. I know some of them are like the ADDs. I just don't ego enough. A lot of the time, most of them it's egos, but some random attacks like that. I know some stuff is fine. It's some sort of weird effect. It might be like some sort of ground like crumbling effect that's like freaking out, right? Because it feels to be kind of like strong downwards attacks that are getting hit by like the weirdness. Because if it's like both ADDs, it's like, is it gonna happen again? Yeah. Very interesting. It lasts for a second, so I think it's supposed to be some sort of like impact shockwave, right? And they just kind of messed it up in last week's update. Did they mention in the patch notes? I don't really check bug fixes too much whenever I kind of skim through the bug fixes, but I don't really check them too closely in the patch notes. What does it say?
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Certain VFX did not display properly. Yeah, it's probably just that one.
이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Because I didn't talk about it too much yesterday, but like, Dante's notes, yippee. I'm always excited to get more random lore stuff. Who knows if they're going to drop something like notable in the lores. Honestly, we're probably going to learn about 8 Association if I had to guess. I'm excited for that, potentially. Because we still know like nothing about 8 Association other than the fact that they are the ones who give fixer licenses to whalers. and it's literally all we know. We've got no clue beyond that. Would be nice. I wonder if we are going to get another Season 0 banner this season. I do wonder, because, so think about it, like, Dante's notes usually last for 2 weeks, right? So 2 weeks from now, that's when it ends? I think next week is when, like, Blade Lineage event ends, I think, right? Yeah. But, so logic enough, would they end Dante's notes on the day when the next update comes out? Probably not, right? Historically, there's been, like, a week of, like, downtime in the middle, right? So, like, I think we might expect it. It might be, like, 3 or 4 weeks until Canto 6, I guess? Unless they do switch things up and Dante's notes will end, like, the exact same day that they will release Canto 6 in Season 4. Either way, that means they have had times when there's Ego banners but not ID banners, right? Because we're getting Ego banner this week. Next week is there's going to be new IDs or it's going to be nothing. I think if it's nothing, that probably means that the week afterwards is going to be Canto 6, right? This is all speculation. Limbus has only been out for a year. We haven't had enough seasons, enough Cantos to really have a good sense as to what exactly the pattern is going to be, right? Because, like, think about it, I mean, because, yeah, this week was the original slated. Okay, Final Judgment also messed up. You're just messed up entirely. Interesting. I don't know the deal. But what was I saying? I know the rough train of thought I was on, but I forgot the exact point I was trying to make here. Rider Wrath advantage. Anyone can do this. You got this. Nice. Okay, hold my breath a little bit. I know, we just don't know. We've only been through 2, like, season starts to really know. Oh yeah, this week would have been when the season started if it hadn't been delayed, yeah. Interesting to think. Oh, so I saw that. Your hammer was on the ground, you created a little, like, shockwave, or a little, like, impact, I guess. Immediately, alright. It really doesn't make that big of... I'm just noticing random details today, I suppose, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, no matter what happens, like, regarding Season 6, I'm sure it's gonna be goated. If they're delaying it to make sure the story is good, then that's always good. Okay, no impact that time. It's about how much damage you deal, right? It's kind of like how, like, if you kill, like, certain enemies hard enough, they'll, like, explode into, like, flesh, things of, like, chunks of flesh. So maybe, like, if you do, like, a certain amount of damage with, like, a skill 2 or a skill 3 with Dawn, then it makes the funny effect and that kills. Or is it, like, a heads versus tails thing? I didn't really pay attention to what my rolls were, so that couldn't have worked. I don't know, I'm really curious as to what exactly the pink thing is, because it's just some random attacks that do it. I know I've seen, like, it happen to, like, AEDDs and some other things I forget. I think, like, Sunshower Otis. I guess it really just put into perspective how few egos I use most of the time, right? Because like, there's so many egos that are affected, and I just have not seen it despite being basically a week in Mirror Dungeons since it's happened, or since the update broke the thing. I don't know, I don't like ego spam too much. I think it works really well, and I like egos in general. I think just spamming them a lot is boring though, usually, right? Like yesterday's run I threw because I didn't want to spam egos to win clashes and stuff. I was just like, no, I'll just roll with whatever, you know? Which, statistically speaking, not the right move, and it's important to note that. I've just done enough Mirrodins that I'm fine taking unnecessary risks, because, you know, a bad run is super exciting, you know? Although, you know, sometimes a bad run is too bad and it just ends then and there. Like yesterday. Sure, we'll take this. We can sell it. It does nothing for us because it's poise. Okay. Good job. Should have sent someone more trustworthy, I guess. You tried your best, though, Rodion, so I shouldn't fault you there. Fish time. You know what that means, fish? Body's weak to gloom, so we could potentially get some funnies going. I think the turn 1 corroded rhyme sneak, not a bad idea. Yeah, hitting the body, hitting... Okay. Well, also a risky judgment is we're going to stack some sinking on you. Might try stacking some tremor, too. I don't know. Kind of want to do some clashing. Right. Inflict some sinking count next turn. That's also nice. Do we have anything random that inflicts a little bit of tremor count? This inflicts some tremor count. Okay, we'll pop that there then. This is some tremor count. I'd like to win some clashes though. I don't want to take too much damage. Yeah. We'll have you do this. Next turn is when we'll use the fluid sac. See how that goes. Rhyme Shake also is a Tremor Burst, which is funny. Tails, that's fine. It's an Awaken. It's a Corrosion that wants heads, unfortunately. Not great when her sanity was already bad from losing that check there, but that's fine. You're going to have a lot of sinking count. You're going to have a decent bit of Tremor. Like, not a lot, don't get me wrong. But, like, we'll be able to up it a little bit with what... You'll have enough Tremor count. I think that's the thing. Oh, Enactment created the pink square once again. Interesting. There's the stagger in the body already. Alright. Kind of tempted just... Do we have a skill 3 on Yi-san? Because if so, that could be really funny. We don't, and we're not getting one next turn. Okay, that's fine. No need to worry about it then. Wrong person. Pop this out. Don't target that part though, right? Just in case we break the body with something else. We'll just hit like the right leg, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Can I vibration compression it for the bit? Yeah, why not? It'll do a lot of damage. You can clash there, you can clash there. You can't clash there. You'll lose this clash. We'll just prototype you that then. It's the tail, it makes sense. You can't win any clashes there, so Otis just takes on one side. That's fine. Good enough. We can live with our mistakes, I think. We win that, nice. Wasn't the most trustable clash, so that's good to see. And the vibration compression does a little bit here. Okay, the tails, that's fine. We didn't get all 4 coins off. It was still a 3-coin attack. Burst the thinking a fair bit. And this is going for the tail. Get a little bit of haste on everyone next turn, just in case we need it for something. Sure. But funny fluid sac is coming shortly. This goes first. It destroys the body. Fair enough. It means that we're not doing as much. Oh, I forgot to corrode it. That's right. That was part of the bit. I may be stupid. It also only hit a single target because it hit the same part 3 times or something. I guess the same part twice because your attacks have 2. Your things have 2 weight, right? That's the issue. Yeah. I think so. Okay, beat that. Yeah. Yeah. Kill. Kill. Okay. That's the plan this turn, in case you can't tell. Just kind of kill it. We did a lot of sinking damage to it. Not exactly the most Tremor stuff going on there, but we did get at least one, like, fragility onto the turn it died. Thanks to the Rhyme Shank Tremor Burst, yeah. So that's something. I also really want to fight Kim on this team because the sinking will be awful for us and we'll probably just use Tremor. Which is really funny. I guess if we fight Kim, then like the entire run just doesn't work because sinking doesn't damage him, it just helps him. He physically doesn't get damaged by it because he has sanity. Oh yeah, funny for the bit. For the stagger, funny. We just burst him 3 times. We Tremor burst him 3 times and he just gets staggered, yeah. I feel like we got it then. I'll do something like that. I'm not dealing with you today. After yesterday, I think I deserved a little bit of fear. Oh yeah. You almost won that. How did you almost turn that back? If you just had better luck before then, it would have gone a lot better, you know. That's fine. Rodion will get her sanity back in time, I'm sure. It just takes some time sometimes, right? Takes some time sometimes. You can say that again. And I did in fact say that again. Okay, a little bit of damage. I think that was the contract triggering, though. Yeah, definitely. First person gets staggered. This run also would have been... It's unfortunate that, like, the best Sinking Ego and the best Tremor Ego are on the same person in the same slot. Because Rhodion's Teth, you either take Rhyme Shank for stupid Sinking, or you take Effervescent Corrosion for stupid Tremor. So, trying to use both of them at once, you're just kind of missing, like, a key part to either team. Rhyme Shank is more important to Sinking teams than, Effervescent Corrosion is Tremor teams, of course, but you know what I mean. It's just nice to have a good source of Tremor count. Because Tremor count can be a little rough sometimes. It's one of those stat effects that I really... The Tremor count in particular is one that I feel like is really hard to pay attention to. Especially because, like, the Tremor meta, you could say, in Mirror Dungeons is kind of just spam bursts and don't really care about the Tremor too much, usually. Because you're just stacking the fragility, stacking the defense level down for Melty Eyeball, that sort of thing. And that's usually the game plan. And, like, it works well, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's only so much you can do by just actually normal Tremor bursting, right? The actual Tremor itself isn't the main feature, it's the random other effect you can get from the Tremor bursts. That's fine, I like Tremor a lot. It's a fun status effect, because when it hits, the impact is palpable. It's like the most, like, barring the stupidity of, you know, Sinking Deluge, it's the status effect that has, like, the strongest, the most oomph to it, you know? Like, you feel it when you Tremor burst that guy and his stagger threshold just moves, like, 99 closer to being staggered. Like, you feel that. That is notable. It is also very boss dependent. Until Mirrodon 3, Fairy Longlegs did not have a stagger threshold, I'm fairly certain. I'm pretty sure in Mirrodon 2 he did not have one. I might be wrong, though. I just think that was the case, and it's only the arm. It's like, you'd do a Tremor run, you'd end with him, and you'd be like, oh, fun. Because it kind of just undermined, like, everything you were going for. Or on the other hand, you could get someone like, who's someone who's really good to just stagger? I guess in this Mirror Dungeon, KQE, but you can just stagger with basically anyone. But, like, stacking, just instantly staggering, like, Cromer before she can even, like, stagger one of your people, that's fun. And then doing it again in second phase, because it's fairly easy enough to build up decent bits of Tremor in Mirror Dungeons, especially. Especially when you actually upgrade things. Sure, that Sloth Resonance, we love it. We do love it. Medical Judgment, that guy. Okay, we love the pink squares. Just what exactly is changing? Because it's not every skill 3 usage. I think it is just the damage dealt, right? There's some weird calculations that the game uses for, like, visual effects and how much oomph they have. To use that word again, it's a fun word, which is why I'm using it again. Oh, double blood steep scent riveting. Because why not? That thing dies to 1 bleed. I don't even know where the 1 bleed came from, honestly. I guess it's Dawn, right? Yeah, because Dawn inflicts nails, and, you know, 1 nail is 1 bleed. So I guess that thing died to the nails from Dawn's skill 3. Which is a kind of pitiful way to die, but in a very funny sense. We get an event. Okay. This'll matter for one thing, potentially. Not a very good time to get this, but it's more options, potentially. If we get, like, the, what is it, like, 5-10% chance to get an EU gift from a normal fight. Is it down to 0? I think they buffed it back up to, like, 5% or 10% after bringing it back down to 0. I don't know. The percentages for EU gifts and stuff is a little bit strange, because it's changed a lot over the years. What am I saying? Over the years. Brain moment. Yeah, over the months, I guess. It doesn't change that much. Over the Mirror Dungeons, you could say, and that just works well enough. my dog Gregor's just rolling around on the bed, being silly. He's been pretty, like, dormant in my recording these past few weeks, which is always good. Donzel's fighting losing battle. But yeah, he's chilling. So, Gregor's story for you. So I'm home for spring break, right? I've got this week off, effectively. So, I brought Gregor, to my parents' house, that sort of thing, away from college. And he's been enjoying it, because there's actually a backyard here, so he can just chill out, right? He just runs around in circles for, like, hours on end. And he just passes out at night. Because he's just done so much today. And he loves it. Oh, he's very funny. But yeah. He's chilling. I still need to get the dog cam. It would be really funny to just have a camera to just point at Gregor for streams and videos and stuff. Just so that he's there. I'm not really one to care for face cams. I could use it for that, but like, I've said it before, it would not be very interesting. I do not react a lot with my face, I feel like. I don't know. Very high. You just need 2 out of 3. Nice. Good stuff. We get the Black Ledger, which we can sell, and we are going to sell because it does nothing for us. Oh, Broken Compass, absolutely. That'll be more sinking, which is, very beneficial for this upcoming fight. Make sure that we can sinking to death Kim. We've got a lot to sell here. That's for sure. We also do not need healing at this point, because we're only going to stagger him once, we're only going to enter a battle once, we're all healed up enough. It's probably good enough. We might sell that if we so desire. Sticky Muck. Yeah, we'll take it. We got some Pierce, we got some Gluttony. It could work out well. No. Nope. That's a no. There we go. More skill 3s from you. We buy Lightning Rod. We sell Battery Socket because we don't need it because we got Lightning Rod, so that makes Rose Banner Rodion basically set. Grey Coat, we'll take it. It'll help, the bunnies. And we just press on. I'd like to upgrade some stuff, potentially. Do you have anything worth upgrading, actually? I do. I can upgrade Broken Compass. That's more sinking, which is funny. And Thorny Path, also upgrade that. And can't upgrade that, but that's fine. We don't have anything too insane for Tremor, I suppose, but that's fine. We're gonna fight Kim with this. We Trem Burst him 3 times, coupled Oscillation triggers, he just gets staggered instantly. Next turn, right? Now, clashing is gonna be a nightmare, especially since he's high speed. Oof. Well, we've got a lot of things that are Tremor Bursts, potentially, right? This is only on crit, yeah, no. Oh, we don't actually have enough Envy to actually... Alright, I see how that is. That's fine. We have Blood's Deep Scent ready already, okay. We're gonna Rhyme Shank you. We're gonna Corroded Rhyme Shank you specifically, assuming it clashes anything except for the evade. Okay, yeah, that works well enough. You... More sinking count next turn, potentially. Sure, we'll go for that. Metallic Ringing... Doesn't inflict Tremor count, that's fine. We're gonna immediately Flute Tech. I guess, no, we don't want to do that one. We want to do the normal one for the Tremor Burst this turn, and next turn maybe we'll do the other one. You can't clash anything this turn, exciting. You can clash something this turn, exciting. You can clash that this turn, okay. And then what, these two we're not clashing against? We can only clash one of them, though, because, actually, no, we can do... Yeah, okay. Do that on one of those, do that on one of those. Switch it around, though, because I do not want to take the Paralyzer with something that I'm not just egoing. We will just... Crow's Eye View you. Okay. Oh, this is something. I think we got 2 Tremors going. We probably should have gone for another Tremorist Ego or something, right? Like throwing on like a Fluid Sac or the other Fluid Sac or something. Is that a Tremorist? It might be. I don't think so, actually. Oh well. We had something to use there, I'm sure, that I just didn't. That's fine. Attack power down, so that you just roll less this turn. It helps. Okay. We love that metallic ringing. That plus coin drop next turn is going to be very beneficial for us. And we get the tails and the fluid sack, yippee. I mean, that's not bad, honestly. Wait up. This is some Tremor count infliction, I think. It isn't. Well, this is our only Tremor count infliction then. Luckily, it actually goes through, god. A little bit more sinking going off here. Not that it's something we need to worry about at all. Panic. Does anything happen when you panic? Attack power up and defense level down. Sure thing. I'm definitely gonna try and burst you a couple more times this turn. Might go for this corroded fluid sac for the bit. Yeah, sure, looks good. Anything that inflicts just random tremor, we will go for. Which isn't very much, actually, thinking about it. That's fine. A lot of this stuff is bad clashing, who would have thought? Well, that's fine, because we are going to go maximum tremor mode, I think? Sounds like a fun time. Anything that is a tremor burst, we go for. Pierce Fragility is something. I'll go for it, sure. Oh, Blood Seep Scent. That does nothing for us. Okay, it's the thought that counts then. Tremor count, tremor burst. Sure, I guess. Okay. I think we're in a rough spot here. We're not really doing that well, if I'm being honest. This roll's high, though. And unfortunately, because the target is negative 45 sanity, we don't get the 50% damage boost to this. So the corrosion for this gets a 50% damage boost if target is unstaggered and has better than low morale sanity. It actually kind of benefits you to not be, sad yet when you do that. That's fine. Hex Nail with 3 Pierce Fragility only applies to the Blood Steep Descent. And the Sinking Deluge we're going to do, which is going to be super awesome and super beneficial for us and will not kill us horribly. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're good. We love that Sinking Deluge. Yippee. Because, yeah, the Sinking Deluge actually does damage. That's the thing. I was a little lucky we drew that, but it made sense, right? I guess we just do whatever this turn. Actually, we'll, for the sake of the bit, we corrode Fluid Sac again. Yeah. Why not? Right? Build your sinking up again. We're not actually going to be able to because we're not inflicting like any sinking count this turn beyond Risky Judgment, but that's the last thing we're doing this turn, so not great. Don't have the charge to keep on doing that. And we got Tails in the Fluid Sac, so that's nice. Once again, he's negative 45 sanity and he's staggered, so we do not get the 50% damage buff here. But you are staggered, so you're weak to blood instead of resistant this time around, so that's better at least. 108 HP, Risky Judgment finishes the job pretty easily, I think. Yep. There we go. Easy killed Kim. We killed Kim with Sinking. Thanks to the powers of Sinking Deluge, just ignore the funny thing. Ignore the sanity and actually do damage Sinking. Very strange how that it only works like that with Sinking Deluge in particular, but it makes sense. You did the most, I wonder why. Ishmael did the least. That's actually kind of funny, but fair enough, I guess. She was kind of like the one unit that actually works well with this team idea. It wasn't a very good team idea in the first place, though, so... More levels, excellent. Been doing a little bit of grinding lately. Want to make sure I've got enough boxes for the Gregor Ego. Alright. And I definitely do. I've got like over 300 now, but I'd like to have an... Oh no, I don't have over 300. I thought I did. It's close. It's basically that, though, right? Well, let's see if I get some random 3 stars. Could get something nice, potentially. Oh, a random 3-star. Middle Dawn, cool. I don't really need Dawn shards, but that could be good for Thread. All of Dawn's egos are actually... I brought all of Dawn's egos to max Thread spin already. Oh, slash mail more shards too. Because Fluid Attack was the only one I need, and I did that yesterday. Which is, you know, the basis of this run, because it's a 3-target instead of a 1-target of the Thread spin 4. How wholesome. Yeah, I will take it. Yeah, this is like the only team I can think of. This is an ego where you can't really build around it too well. If you're using it, you're mostly just using it for, you know, if you need a random Tremor Burst, because, you know, Engram Dawn isn't bad for Tremor teams because she got a Tremor Burst skill too. That's kind of what you really look for a lot of the times. Spam Tremor Burst, stack Fragile, that sort of thing. But, you know, deal some SP damage, more damage if target is staggered and stuff. More, and the Corrosion is actually the opposite of this. It's, you know, more damage if target is not any of those things. Some Tremor, some Sinking not count. It's an interesting ego. It does a lot of things, none of them particularly well, but it could fit some niches, and if you're not running W Corp Dawn, you're not going to need Teleport. This is probably just better. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!